From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at my bar. We call it Tommy Mac's, and I call it a place of gathering where friends can come, new and old, and can have a seat and get a chance to tell us what they're doing out there. Brought to my good friends at Foodies Care, great organization helping people right here in Northeast Florida, the hungry and the homeless. It's fantastic. Make sure you check them out online. Of course, part of the Client Focus Media family right here is always an awesome thing. All right, Laura Gainor's here. She is famous in the pickleball world. She's one of the best marketers you've ever seen in your life. Wow. She finds a product. She knows a brand. She knows how to build around a brand. She's got a new brand that she's going to announce here on the show. She's a big fan of the Tom Coughlin J Fund and a big part of it as well. And she's my friend and Coach Duffner's back. That's right, Mark Duffner back in the house. Let's say hello to our guest. Laura, how are you?
Hello.
Good to see you. Pickleball in the sun.
Yes.
Man, that's just gone through the roof. Look at you. Coach Duff, how are you, my man?
I'm doing great.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good timing. You walking up, I'm like, oh, you got to be a part of this.
How do you
one.
beat that? Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's why we're here.
Yeah,
So,
amen.
Laura, pickleball in the sun.
Yes.
I remember when you were not just getting going, but you were kind of just getting going, and it's blown up. The sport's blown up. What you've done with it from a marketing perspective. Congratulations on all of it.
Oh, thank you. I mean,
It's fantastic.
Oh, I love it. It's a huge passion, and it's just like this where you meet new people, and you
Yeah.
never know when you're going to be in the presence of anyone. And so growing pickleball in the sun, it's been an honor to grow the sport in general and do the PR and earn media and have a lot of fun.
It's
along the way.
amazing how fast it's grown. I mean, I don't know what you compare it to. You know, I remember lacrosse was only up in the Northeast, and then it just kaboom, like went crazy, all throughout the nation. MMA started small and then went boom. The slap fights, you've seen those things?
Sure.
I met one of the original investors, a casino owner out in Vegas when we were out there with helmets and heels. Yeah. He's like, yeah, that's as fast growing as UFC. Yeah. I'm like, slapping people. He's like, yep, it's big business. Unbelievable. But you found you have a gift because you found something that you have passion for, you knew how to market it, and the boom has been incredible. And you're a big part of that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I mean, right so my background's always been marketing, sports marketing. And my husband will be excited I'm sitting with you. He's a huge Dolphins fan. And of course, we're all Jaguars fans. But so when I started Pickleball in the Sun, I got introduced as USA Pickleball actually at that time as my first client. Yeah. And so I did all the PR and earned media for the sport, helped grow it, bring it into the news. And, teammates like yourselves, they were all playing to kind of just an outlet, even like professional athletes were playing pickleball. And it's a community aspect. It brought people together. It was right after COVID, which is why it grew so fast. Yep. And then fast forward to now, once I got introduced to this Mahjong game, which again, it's not a new game. It's been around in the 1800s in China. Wow. In 1937, they standardized it here in the United States, and so we play the American Mahjong version. Okay. And again, just like when I saw pickleball, I was like, oh my gosh, like brands, events, like nonprofits, just like the J Fund. Yeah. And it's just bringing the community together. It makes everybody so happy. Everybody's intrigued. We learn how to play. So and
it's great for pickleball clubs. Like you play your pickleball, you rest over a mimosa or whatever, a beer, whatever, and you play a little Mahjong, right? I mean, you have a good time doing it. Wind down.
It's excellent. It's like golf guys, go to golf and then they play poker or something like this. It just fits perfectly.
Okay, so it's Mahjong, and you're bringing it more to life here in America. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, so Mahjong. I mean, for me, it's
Mahjong.
Like,
let me get there.
There's so many different versions of the game. We play the American Mahjong version, and so when I first, using those expertise and that knowledge that I learned growing pickleball, I knew that the media is going to want to cover it. Everybody, even after this show, everyone's going to be intrigued. Yeah. Your followers are like, hey, I want to learn. Yeah. And that's where I just have the most fun because then I can come into these companies, retreats. People are going on Mahjong cruises.
People love it. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. They're all playing. So teams like the Jaguars, having an experiential event. Because for pickleball, we also did where I saw you at was the Jaguars Pickleball Day, to where you can get the custom Jaguars pickleball paddle. People are customizing now Mahjong tiles.
I bet.
This brand, Oh My Mahjong, they just collaborated with the Masters.
Yeah.
They made a specific tile set that all the tiles are unique designs, similar to these, to where this is kind of, playing off of the original Mahjong kind of characters, and now these make fun designs. Cool. The Masters made their own, where they had the gnome on the tiles, they have the chair, the lawn chair. And the only place that you could get those tiles were in the VIP section at the Masters.
Wow. Cool. So, in a 30,000 foot view, it feels like a little Scrabble It feels like a little dominoes.
All right, Coach, we're going to give you a crash course.
Yeah, what is it? And for the record, like you have this awesome Tom Coughlin J-Fun Mahjong what do you call it? Table cover?
So it's kind of Mahjong mat. So you play on a mat. There's so many different versions.
Wow, is that
my
nice?
Branding brain, marketing brain, I like to make customized. So that's the Mahjong in the sun.
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
cool.
And then when we started in Nocatee, our group gathering bars, they have the perfect setup where they have round or square tables where you can pop up your 4 friends. Play. So we play it every Friday at Really Good Beer Stop in Nocatee.
In Nocatee,
So I made this custom, Really Good Beer Stop tablecloth, and again the marketing, the branding, the sports marketing side, brands. Everybody can sponsor events that we host and have their own custom Mahjong table that the players are playing at. So we meet up every Friday. It's a free event because to me it's just like pickleball. I mean, you just want to introduce people to the game. People are kind of intimidated because it does take some time to learn.
Okay.
Like you can do a Mahjong 101 lesson.
Can 2 old linebackers figure it out quick, you think?
Absolutely. We can probably do it. We can stay here.
What do you think, Coach?
Not so sure about
the National Mahjong league
so
here.
It's in the 89th year. And again, it was standardized in New York City actually in 1937. And so each year the card changes. This is the 89th year, the 89th card. It just came out. This is the new 2026 card. So everybody's learning. So essentially these are like different sequences.
Okay.
That each person sits here like this, and we have our own tiles that we'll deal out that we have in front of us.
How many do you start with? Do you fill it all the way up, or what do you start with?
So we end up setting up the game, which takes a little bit of time. You have what we call these walls that you're drawing from. Well, essentially, it's like cutting or drawing from the card deck in a typical game. And each person has 13 tiles in your rack
that are active.
Then you organize into these different sequences. The dealer starts with 14, but they say it typically takes about a good 9 hours to really understand the game.
Okay.
So we do these Mahjong 101 lessons where it's a great 2.5-hour event. We have a bunch that we're doing around Jacksonville that we're popping up. We're going to the yards, connecting to pickleball.
Cool.
So am I finding matches? Is that what you're trying to find? No, I'm trying to find the sequence.
Yeah, so each one's different.
I got you.
So some of the categories are consecutive run to where, here you need, and it's all the same color, which means it's the same suit.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Too, there's different suits to where we have, and again, this is a crash course for you.
Yeah.
You've already lost me.
Colors, Coach. Colors.
I'm done.
We'll get Coach Coughlin out here too, and we'll play with it.
Exactly.
So we have the dots, bams, cracks, and again, immediate crash course. But and then we have our jokers, and so essentially each person we start drawing, and then you want to try and pull to get these sequences.
Very cool.
Okay.
And I was just on River City Live yesterday talking with Eden.
Yeah.
And I brought Lewis, who's our Mahjong in the Sun ambassador. He's 10 years old.
Okay.
He's been playing for almost 4 years.
Oh wow.
He loves
He's a
it.
ringer.
But he'll take you on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, it's just a blast. I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's kind of intimidating at first. But again, join us at Really Good
but
Beer
most
Stop.
games you gotta
it takes
learn
time,
a
just
little
like
bit.
pickleball. I mean,
You gotta figure it out.
Yeah, that's why I always compare it to having its pickleball moment because people, when pickleball started growing, people were kind of intimidated to get out on the pickleball court. The same's with Mahjong, where I'm like, please just join us. Really Good Beer Stop. It's free. Community. Grab a beer. Grab a mimosa.
Great idea.
Set up at the table, and my friend network has grown exponentially once
I bet.
again.
Absolutely.
We started these February 6th in Nocatee, and just continues to grow.
Well, I told you, living by Jarbo Park, you hear the pickleball early in the morning, late at night, and all throughout the day. I love it. It does. I could actually fall asleep out there because you hear the ding, the back and forth. But now I'm thinking, hey, we got to put some tables out there. After they're done, just lay down your little cover table there and have a little mahjong.
Oh, absolutely. So
absolutely.
a lot of the country clubs and resorts, they have, my tagline is pickleball in the morning, mahjong in the afternoon. Because again, people go play, they socialize. Like, hey, let's go to the club, let's go to the bar, restaurant, let's go grab some lunch and a drink, and let's play. Because it's a social. And right now, people it's called soft socialization, where people, they want to communicate and have some great social time, but they want to have an activity that you're doing. Something
so cool.
Bachelorette parties.
Everybody loves games.
Right.
Everybody loves games.
How long does the game take from start to finish? Does it depend on how many sequences you want to get through? Is that the deal?
So you do. So once someone successfully gets one of these lines, then you yell Mahjong, and then that round is done.
Okay.
So then in an hour and a half time, 2 hours, we can get 6 rounds done, depending if you're an advanced experienced player. But when you take your first lesson, we can usually get through one hand in an hour and a half.
So
It cost me a week for me.
How do people get the kit?
So I collaborate just like what I did with Pickleball in the Sun. Now I've launched Mahjong in the Sun, and my expertise is collaborating with brands, and here I can show you these ones.
You want to launch Tommy Mac in the Sun?
Absolutely.
That'd
Let's
be kind of
just
cool.
hang out all day. Pickleball, Mahjong, drink here. I mean, you'll just see me at every show in the corner.
That'd be hard to beat.
That'd be pretty good.
So this is an awesome brand that I just met and collaborate with. So it's called Love Mahjong Boutique. And
Okay.
for all those pickleball fans, we now have, check these out, Coach.
Wow.
We
Really?
have custom
Look at that.
pickleball. These are,
Isn't that nice? Look at that.
so these are all the tiles within the game. And again, I mentioned the dots, cracks, spams. So now they made different symbols. So the pickleball
Yep.
paddles. We have the cute pickles as our jokers.
Yeah, I saw
And then there's the pickles as
So
well.
cool.
So
Wow.
there's a lot
That's
of brands. Again, like, I mean, just like we saw with Pickleball,
Yeah.
there's our custom Pickleball in the Sun paddle that we can show
Sure.
as well over there.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
just like when Pickleball started growing, the big thing, like with the Jaguars, you know, they did their custom Jaguars Pickleball paddles.
Sure.
Yep.
Now the big thing is going to be, hey, how can I get our brand
Customize it.
on Mahjong tile? So happy, obviously, to connect people
Very
with those
cool.
opportunities.
Very cool.
The Mahjong mats.
Coach, you're better at the backhand or the forehand?
Forehand for me.
Are you?
Yeah.
You come down the line.
Yeah,
Have you
well,
played Pickleball?
I have.
Yes.
I'd love to play. I also sustained a little injury with it, but I
no.
do. Well, I wasn't loosened up, so I was one of
Yeah,
those.
you got to warm up.
you
People
gotta
think you
warm
just jump out there and go, man. You're going to hurt
But
yourself.
what it's brought to people, I mean,
Yeah.
it's amazing. The
really is,
opportunity,
yeah.
all ages.
Yeah.
To be healthy.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, you know, I used to love, back when I was training, my brother would help me. When it was low tide, we'd take the Procadema and we'd make a court. And we'd play it like you could only have, I think, 2 bounces or it was a point. And he'd have me running all back and forth. Like
In the water, yeah.
it was a longer court than it is for pickleball. But pickleball, you can like move in 3 feet. Like if they say if you go 3 foot forward, 3 feet back. I think you told me that. Didn't you go 3 feet each way and you can basically get to the ball. For the
Yeah,
most
it's great.
part.
It's a smaller court, so it's 1/4
Yeah.
the size-wise of a tennis court.
Yeah.
So that's again like why I grew so fast too, is because you didn't need as much space.
competitive
You can
as
pop
heck.
them up anywhere, and
Yeah.
again during the pandemic, I mean, up in New York City, everywhere we were popping up in our driveways.
Yeah.
In the city, you can play.
I'll tell you what. Now I've seen some games now, and it's you know.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
it's
think it's for the
intense.
faint,
Oh, yeah.
faint-hearted. Now you
It's
you can go.
So we
there.
just had so this is the #1 player in the world, Anna Lee Waters. She's
Okay.
19 years old.
Oh my gosh.
She just got sponsored by Nike.
Wow.
For
That's
apparel and
incredible.
footwear. So
perfect.
she's helping really tremendously grow the sport. And this is Pickleball Magazine that I just got the honor to write a story about.
Absolutely.
On her and her marketing and her branding. I mean,
Yeah.
she's just tremendous. She just did the Pickleball Slam last night.
Okay.
Against
Wow.
Andre Agassi. It was on ESPN.
No kidding.
So it's just incredible. Like people like her, how we're all continuing to grow the sport and
Yeah.
introduce people. And I asked her about Mahjong when I was with her. I was
Did
like,
you?
hey, Annalie, I'm like, you got to get.
Yeah,
Like,
get into it.
again, like the media, they just like when pickleball grew, they're like, hey, this celebrity's playing, this celebrity's
Right,
playing.
right.
And the same right now, Kelly Ripa loves playing Mahjong.
it's a great
She
workout.
talks about, oh, yeah.
I mean,
Well,
the pickleball's a great workout.
I would
and the
think-
Mahjong's really good for your mind.
mental.
Yeah,
mental
I think the
workout.
whole thing, for whether it's country clubs or community centers,
Totally.
or whatever, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you beat it? I mean, it's unbelievable.
It's maybe a not so smart question, but has there been a Pickleball in the Sun tournament?
So we do. So I've collaborated with a lot of brands to do
okay,
events.
okay.
So I had the honor the last couple of years. We had partnered with Smirnoff.
Okay.
And we did the Pickleball Smash at Super Bowl when it was in Vegas. We had Lance Bass and Sweetie
Cool.
playing pickleball. A gorgeous custom. I partner with Pickle Roll.
Yeah.
It's a pop-up court surface where we put it in the middle of Resorts World, where we had a Smirnoff custom branded pickleball court. So my expertise is kind of like how do we bring those huge, large, fun experiences and connecting brands. And we had the pickleball court at F1 Miami last year, that Game Bridge. It's about so much.
I'm thinking like, Coach, like a pickleball Mahjong tournament thing with a live music concert, you know,
Yeah.
like the dad bods.
Yeah, I was going to say the dad
right?
bods would be.
You know what I
awesome.
mean?
Yeah, it'd be hard
That's
to
what I'm
beat.
thinking. We
Do
can
that
put
down
something together.
right down at the beach. It'd be great.
You know, we're
Right.
playing at a private gig this weekend at a house in New Smyrna Beach.
Oh,
Good
really?
for you.
How about
my
that?
gosh.
Yeah,
Very
not
good.
bad for just
Congrats.
starting 5 years ago.
Very good.
Yeah, we're gonna rock it.
Well,
It's
the
gonna be
word's
great.
out.
Are you playing
Yeah,
at
the
Rascalusa?
word's out.
Are you playing at
What's that?
Rascalusa?
We are not. We haven't been
that'd be
invited
fun.
yet, but Steve's a friend of mine, so we'll see if
Yes.
maybe we can sneak in there one year. But we are playing on the USS Orleck in June for a corporate event,
wow.
the ship
That's
downtown.
awesome.
Yeah, it's so
Oh.
cool. Well, great. Best of luck. This is
Oh, thank
fantastic.
you.
I'm really glad you took the time to
Oh, thanks
come
for
onto the
having me.
show
Absolutely.
and talk about all these great things.
Yeah, follow
Very
Mahjong
exciting.
in the Sun.
Yeah.
We at mahjonginthesun.com, our
Okay.
website. We just listed a bunch of events.
Sure.
And then Roskaloosa, since it supports the Tom Coughlin J Fund Foundation, we're actually going to have a few tables popped up there at Roskaloosa. I'm going to be playing, so please come over and say hello.
Absolutely.
And if you know how to play, pop up and play. If not, we'll kind of show you everything. And because again, that's kind of the first hump that you want to get over is kind of just getting introduced to it.
Instagram, Facebook, the whole deal, Twitter,
Absolutely.
LinkedIn, TikTok.
Mahjong in the Sun, yes. I'm learning my way on TikTok. I have my daughter help me with that
I'll
one.
tell you, it's challenging.
Very
It's
good.
challenging. Laura, great to have you,
Oh,
Coach.
gosh, thank you.
Always a
Awesome.
pleasure. Make sure you check out their profiles. This conversation, so many others at the dailynewsnetwork.com website. Get your pickleball in, man. Great workout and very competitive. If you're into all of that. Check it out at your local neighborhoods because you hear it. Ting, ting, ting. No doubt about that. Until next time, y'all stay safe. Y'all be cool out there, and we'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.